this is not a presentation. This is a identify your runners talk. This last couple weeks during that promotion, we had a lot of people join the team, and when you're a leader, you're a runner. Leaders are runners, okay? And so Greg and Melanie, as you guys know, are builders and they're runners. And when you're building networks, you're looking for your runners because you only need a few in order to grow a big network. So that's why he's checking in here to find out who the runners are. You're either running to help somebody rank advance or you're in the process of a rank advance. And that's where Greg and Melanie are at. Everybody knows they're right there on the border of their next rank advance. And so we want to play a role in that. And the way that we play a role in that is the same way Barbara just rank advanced, right? Barbara rank advanced because a team of people played a role in her rank advance. And the same thing will happen to you guys one day too. Right now, you may be helping somebody else to be their rank. And then one day you're going to have people running to be your rank. So I'm excited for those of you that showed up. This is for the people that want to run. They want to hit P150. They want to hit P600. They want to hit P1000. They want to get to 10. They want to, they're the ones that are on their way to keep knocking down the ranks and go from rank to rank. So you guys are here and this is what it's all about. And I'm really excited for you guys. So Greg, I don't need to introduce you guys to Greg. Most of you, there's a couple of you that just got started that are on here that are fairly new and that don't even know who Greg and Melanie are. So I'm going to give a quick introduction of who they are. We've known Greg and Melanie for over 11 years, 12 years now. They were in our first network marketing company with us. Okay. We were both leaders in that company and built to the top 10, I don't know what you guys, I think you were in the top 10 money earners in that company. And then when that company closed, we went our separate ways to different companies and how the world works. It's just beautiful. Here we are back together again. So set that over here while I bring this next point to you. We were not prospected into this company. Greg and Melanie did not prospect us. I didn't even know they were in the company. Jim is the one who has been researching this company for 2.5 years. And when Jim decided that he was going to try to see if he could learn how to trade, he went out and researched to find who had the best trading system in the company. Because as you know, Jim is not extroverted. Jim is introverted and he's shy. He's super busy. He didn't want to be the one to build the system. He wanted to be able to plug into the system. And if you guys don't have yourself muted, can you mute your background, please? Thank you very much. And
all right, that was funny.
So these are tips. Well, Jim muted everybody. These are tips that I'm teaching you about network marketing. Okay. I'm a network marketing professional. I know how to build networks, and I know when we're going to go to a company what to look for. So what I want you guys to understand is how fortunate you are to be in this position that you're in. Not only a position of having a partnership like Jim and I, where both people are in and they know what the heck they're doing. Okay. They have experience. They're not one day before you or a month before you. And then to have a second level, this is what's important, not just a first level connect, but a second level. You've got a double thick team of leaders that are there to support you. Truly, the only way to fail is to quit or not plug in and not put people in front of us, not work the system. So this is a big deal. This is why Craig joined. Craig gets it. Craig came to me this morning and said, I'm looking at XYZ company and it doesn't make sense to me to do this company. This makes sense to me. I get it. I see it. He's a networker. He understands that. So Greg, I'm going to pass it over to you and let you do your little discovery talk and whatever it is that you're going to do. And I'm going to mute myself out.
Good morning, Vietnam. How you guys feeling? Amazing. Well, thank you, Darla, for the introduction. And thank you guys for taking time on a Friday night. I know that there's a lot of different things that we could be doing. And I appreciate everything that Darla had to say. I appreciate, hi, Kim. I appreciate her and Jim's leadership. And I have to second, I don't know who said it, but I have to second whatever they said. And it was congratulations, Barbara, on going Platinum 1000. Just the beginning for all of you guys. This is really So Darla, if we could not record this call, then I want to just talk to you guys because everybody's in the business, right?
Yeah, the people that didn't show up. It's okay. All right, they're bad.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So you want to record? Okay, so you want to record so you can send it out to the people that didn't make it.
I can edit and crop before I send out.
Okay,
I'll edit and crop.
That's I just see.
I
The
know
thing
what to edit.
when I talk to my team, when we talk to our team, we just want to talk, right? And when people can take things and take them out of context, and anyways, I think you get it. Nevertheless, I'm excited to be here with you guys tonight, and we've got an exciting opportunity for you as well. Like Darla said, we're running for a new rank, and there's a lot of people on the team that are ranking as well. If you guys have seen, like in the last week, there's been 6 brand new P2000s, a brand new P5000. There are literally dozens of people that are this close to Platinum 1000 in the team, and so we're kind of rallying the troops. And obviously, what like Darla said, we're always looking for the runners, but definitely rallying the troops to see who we can identify and help get to that next rank that wants to. Everybody wants to rank up, everybody wants to earn more money. But there's a big difference between talking about it and actually, doing the work. And what I can say is Jim and Darla, and many of you guys on this call are doing what's required, right? And so what we want to do is, throughout the weekend, if we can do a launch Zoom with you guys and where everybody's inviting into, we can run some incentives as well for you and your group how many guys are close to P150 or P600, or maybe 2 and free. Maybe you got new customers that want to go get their 2 and free, right? And so that being said, I wanted to offer, when I called Darla, I said, I'd love to get the troops together, rally the troops, and find out who wants it, you know what I mean? And who wants to hit that next rank, and who's going to take advantage of an incentive and or tool or a resource to use, right? So there's a lot of you guys that I've never met before. I remember meeting Jessica when I was down in Scottsdale with Barbara. And I believe I've met Joy before as well. And I think Sandy I've met, and the rest of you guys are new faces, and some of you guys got your cameras off. So I want to say welcome aboard. Welcome to our dysfunctional functioning family. And so here's the thing. The bottom line is this, guys. This was a business decision for us 16 months ago, and it's become an absolute mission. And I think many of you guys that have been around for longer than a week know what's happened inside of this community this last year. It's only been a year. Let's set a plan. So guys, I know that some of you guys are brand new. Let's get you to 2 and free. Some of you guys are getting close to P150. Let's get you there. Some of you guys are close to P600. Let's get you there. Some of you guys have a goal to be P1000 before the end of February, or P2000 by the end of February. Well, in order to have a good month, you have to have a good week. In order to have a good week, we need to have a good weekend, okay? Consistency over time is what's going to build you to where it is that you really want to go. But you got to start now. 202 WON, right? You want to claim this year one. When we're talking February 5th, 2022, and we're having this conversation, and you're saying, I won in 2021. You know why you won? Because you started now, okay? And so that being said, what I would like to do is help some of you guys launch. And here's the thing. You have no idea the ripple effect that it's going to have directly and indirectly by what you get started now. So what I've been doing with a lot of the groups is scheduling back, like tomorrow, I already have 6 launch Zooms booked with teams that have been bringing in new people into their team. Anybody that's been bringing in new customers this last 30 days, I'm doing one of these private launch Zooms for. And here's this launch strategy. I'm telling you, if you embrace this, see, there's 2 tracks you can run on here, right? And the one track is Peak Pass, Plug, Promote, which is how we build the business consistently over time. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. But there's also the fast track for the people. See, the thing is our company's goal is to educate, enrich, and empower the lives of 1 million customers by the end of this year. We're approaching 400,000. Our goal is also to create 1,000 Chairman 10s and above in this company before the end of the year. That stuff is already done. We're over 400 chairmen in the company. But here's my point. We spoke to, and some of our leaders spoke to Alex and the corporate staff, and he said, you can count on 100 coming from this organization. Like, we've rallied together and decided we've already identified 31 of these individuals. So here's the challenge, is that if you want to be one of those chairmen before the end of the year, by the way, a chairman makes a minimum of $12,000 US a month residual income on a consistent basis. And I want to challenge you guys, for those of you that just want to trade, you want to be a chairman. Trading on a budget sucks. Straight facts. Straight facts. If you enter a trade and you got to stare at it because you're scared if you're going to lose the trade, you need to build your residual income up. Okay? Trading is risky. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but with a residual income, you win every freaking Friday. By the way, happy residual day, teammates. Happy residual day. That wire hit today. I can't wait till we can be in person, because we literally go out and we have residual day parties every Friday night. We go out for dinner with some of the leaders here in Kelowna. When we're in other places, we'll do it there. But I want to encourage you guys, when you can, celebrate. Every Friday should be a frickin' party in your life moving forward for now on. Okay? So indirectly and directly, you guys are going to impact the lives of dozens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of people if you start now. See, so what we're going to do is I'm going to offer to do a private launch Zoom for you guys. And what this is really good, because it's going to create some positive pressure for you. How many of you guys would agree? Drop a 2 in the chat if you need a little positive pressure in your life right now. Amazing. 3 of you. Okay, here we go. All right. We all need some positive pressure in our life. See, a true friend, guys, a true friend won't let you sit there and just stay the same. A true friend, when you're doing stupid shit like smoking cigarettes, like I was, a true friend's going to call you out on it and say, that ain't good. Like, you need to change this. This is what we need to do. That's just an example. You know what I mean? Positive pressure. Your environment's everything. Your circle, the people you hang out with, they should be challenging you. Iron sharpens iron. You should, every time that you're with your friends, true friends, you should feel challenged and inspired all at the same time. Right? Hey, you know what? This person's got my best interest at heart. They're not willing to let me stay the same. They're challenging me. They're inspiring me. They're leading by example, right? So some positive pressure. So what we need to do is figure out a time this weekend where we can do a private launch Zoom for this group, okay? And we'll do it as a group setting first. And all I need, Darla, is I just need, you know, the ones that are inviting in, you know, like say, hey, Joy's got 5 guests coming on, Barbara's expecting 10, Sandy's expecting 7, like as you guys are accumulating. So I know who's actually, you know, committed to launching this thing, right? So when I'm on the Zoom, I can build a platform for you, right? Give you a shout out in front of your people that you have on the Zoom. And the whole communication style of this Zoom is, obviously I run through the information, but it's all about creating urgency and buy-in for your new people. And so what we're saying is, before we go do a mass marketing campaign, so let me pause, sorry. So who are you inviting onto this private launch Zoom? Anybody and everybody? No, you're not. Who you're inviting onto this launch Zoom is the people you want to benefit the most. If you ran out of gas at 2 o'clock in the morning, who would you call for help? That's who you want on this private launch Zoom. Who is it that knows you, likes you, trusts you? Who is it that you know, like, and trust? If you were going to go build a team of 30,000 customers in the next few years or next 5 years, which is a Chairman 500, by the way, in this company. If you were going to do that, who would you want at the very top that would benefit the most out of everything that we're going to go build together in the next 3, 4, 5 years? Who are the people that you want there? Is it your daughter? Is it your mom? Is it your brother? Is it a coworker? Now, they may join or they may not join. That's okay. But who is it, if thinking right now, just imagine this, 3 years from now, you have over 30,000 customers on your team. You're earning over $500,000 a month residual income. Who is it that you're seeing at the top that you positioned? Who is it that you want there? That's who we want to invite into this launch Zoom, because the language is going to be different. I'm going to run through the information, but the whole conversation is going to be, listen, before Barbara, before Cinda, before Michelle went out to do a mass marketing campaign, before we go to build this organization, I've asked these guys in a private setting for them to bring the 5 to 10 people they care about the most, that they want to benefit the most, that they want to do business with the most, so they can get positioned in their organization before we launch this thing. Now, this may or may not be a fit for you. You're going to get enough information in the next 20 minutes to make a decision, right? That this is a fit and the timing is right or not. And either way is okay. But this way, at least Barbara gave you a chance to position yourself before everything we go and build out in the next 3 to 4 years. Also, there's no respecter of persons. Barbara might have her brother on here right now, and then an old friend from 5 years ago, right? That she's been thinking about, that she wants to really, build with, right? There's no respecter of persons. Literally, the first person to text Barbara back and say, hey, listen, I'm in. Like, if you're already thinking of people that you want to share this with, if you already know that you want to learn how to create multiple sources of income from home. If I was you, I'm not, but if I was you, I'd be texting Barbara right now and saying, listen, I want that next spot, because here's how it's going to work. It's going to go in order, right? And so first person to text Barbara is going to get that top spot, then the next person, and so on and so forth. So Barbara's got 8 guests on here tonight. So if 5 of them are getting started, if you're the first one to text her, the other 4 are going to go underneath you, right? Which might not mean anything, because they might not do anything. However, one of those people might be like a Darla and Jim DeGrande Aguilera, right? The 2 names always get me. It sounds amazing when you say it, though. Jim and Darla DeGrande Aguilera. I love it. But they might be somebody like a Jim and Darla who literally goes and builds a team of tens of thousands of people in the next couple of years. So this is your opportunity, but I promise you, Barbara's not playing here. Like, the only people that are on this Zoom that I'm doing this for, that are inviting into this call, are people that have stuck up their hands and said, I'm joining you in your mission to empower, educate, and enrich the lives of 1 million customers around the world. These guys are here partnered. They're not trying, they're not playing games. This is like, we're going to go build a business in the next 24, 36, 48 months. We're going to put tens of thousands of people in this organization. You guys have an opportunity to position yourself, okay? If it's the right timing, if it's the right fit for you, okay? So if I was you, I would text Barbara, and then same with Cinda. Cinda's got like 5 guests on here right now. First person, do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of the language. Now, and then at the very end, what I'm going to do is the same pitch I just gave you guys. There's 2 ways to build this, you guys. Our goal as a company is to create 1,000 chairmans by the end of this year. A chairman earns over $10,000 a month every single month residually in the comp plan without their trading, okay? We have over 400 chairmen. Our leadership team has stepped up and told corporate that they can count on 100 from this organization. We've already identified 31 of these individuals, okay? So we've got a step-by-step system to show you how to get started and onboarded as a new customer, so you can get to where you need to be, so you can learn what you need to learn to create multiple sources of income from home. We have a step-by-step system in place to teach you how to connect customers to this company professionally and efficiently, so it creates an eager desire in them to want to look at what it is that you're offering, right? But we also have a fast track. Now, you guys, I want to know if you're one of the people that wants to be one of those chairmen, you want to go chairman in the next 90 days, we've got a complete blueprint on how to do it. We've done it 5 times in the last 5 months. So in the next 90 to 120 days, if you'd like to be a chairman, you'd like to be one of those 100 chairmen earning a minimum of $10,000 a month before the end of this year, we've got the play, we've got the plan. So you need to let whoever brought you on here know that, so that you guys can get with me, and we'll get onto a Zoom. We'll lay out a private launch strategy for you to get you and your organization to chairman in the next 90 days. you're going to have 1 or 2 people that stick your hand. You guys get 7 to 10 guests on there. 1 to 2 of them are going to say, I want to go fast. Okay. Then all we do, this launch strategy just perpetuates upon itself. I'll do the first ones for you guys. You're going to see how it goes, right? So Barbara has 8 guests on there. 5 of them get started. 2 of them stick up their hand, say, I want to go fast. Jim and Bob say they want to go fast. So in the next couple of days, me and Barbara and Darla are going to jump into a Zoom room with Jim and Bob and have a conversation. Here's the strategy. We need to set a date and a time where we're going to launch your business, where you're going to get the 10 to 20 people that you care about the most, your sizzle market, right? You ran out of gas at 2 o'clock in the morning. Who would you call, right? But it's only for Jim and it's only for Bob. Private launch Zoom now. We're going to move it from this group setting to private launch Zooms. Jim, do you feel like you can get 10 guests at least on a Zoom next Thursday at 7 o'clock? Yes, I can. Perfect. We put that in stone. We teach them how to invite into that Zoom. We do a private launch Zoom. Then the language on that for Jim is, hey, listen, Samson, 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're doing a private launch Zoom for Jim, and this is exactly how, this exact same language, right? Listen, the reason Jim's got you guys on this call is before we go and launch his business publicly, do a mass marketing campaign, I've asked him to bring on the top 10 people that he cares about the most to give them the chance to position themselves before everything that we build. And if you guys get what I'm saying? So we'll do some of those inside of your group for those, and you can literally, that strategy, you can be doing launch Zooms, private launch Zooms for new people, new customers on your team every couple of days, because they're going to bring 10 to 15 guests, and then 1 or 2 of them are going to stick up their hand. You do it again. So I'll do these with you. We'll train Darla and Jim on how to do them, Barbara, you know what I mean? And then we'll get to a place where you're identifying, you got people that are using the videos and the phone calls consistently. Then you have people sticking up their hand. They say they want to go fast. We do private launch Zooms. Those 2 strategies, boom, you're a chairman in 90 days. We've done it over and over and over again. We used to do it and build presidents in our old previous company, which was way more than 500 customers. It makes people feel special and important. It makes them feel like they're a part of the beginning of the process. You know what I mean? And so if you guys are in, you want to do something like that this weekend, if you'd like to do one of these group launch Zooms so that we can set this private launch Zoom strategy in place, drop a 7 in the chat so I know who I'm talking to. Okay, amazing. Amazing. All right, cool. Awesome. Okay, so now we just got to figure out a date and a time.
Do we do one Zoom where we all invite into?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
This weekend. Yeah. Everybody that's on this call, you guys can all bring guests, whether it's 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 or whatever, right? The more the merrier, obviously, because I mean, Sandy, if you bring 20 guests, I'm going to be pumping your tires on that call so big, like building a platform for you. You know what I mean?
Pumping your tires?
Yeah. Building a platform.
Oh.
Edifying.
Okay. Well, tomorrow is
Saturday.
The logical.
So what if we did 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time? Would that work?
Tomorrow night? Well, 7 is, Craig, are you going to participate? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I've got a couple of people already.
Okay, so it would be 10 o'clock your time though. So you
Yeah,
want to go?
I can work with that.
What about you, Joy? Is 10 too late? That's fine? Yeah?
All right.
Okay.
Pencil in. Let's do it. Darla launch Zoom. And okay, so for inviting into that launch Zoom, I want to share with you guys where you can, there's a recorded Zoom that Melanie and Shanda did together on how to invite into a private launch Zoom. I'm going to show you where that is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to this link tree, you guys all have this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
In this, when you go to new referral fast start, this first button, you open Telegram. When you're inside Telegram, you're going to click this pin message at the top. right here. And if you just scroll down on this Google Doc, step 3, how to do an edification invite to a live event Zoom call. This video is going to give you guys some ideas.
Okay.
Okay. So it's Melanie and Shanda.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've seen it.
And then Darla, you know how you're selling Melanie? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Same
Yeah.
idea, right? For your guests, you want to sell, you just want to sell me.
Yeah.
So if you guys need some help with, you know, how to get people into that Zoom, Darla can help you with that. She's doing an extremely great job at doing that into the She's Creating an Empire. Melanie's been bragging about her here lately. So I don't even know what she's saying, but it's got to be good because Melanie's been bragging about her. So I'm excited, guys, because here's the thing. You get one guest on there, you get 10, it's all good. It starts with 1. Do not despise in the small beginnings, because all beginnings are small. Okay. Obviously, if you can get 30 guests on there, and you can if you decide to, you know what I mean? If you believe, like there's that whole ambitious sower with excellent seed. The thing is if you believe that there's real value here, we should be shouting it from the rooftops. And I understand we're afraid of rejection. I am too. It's all part of human nature. Okay. But you guys, the reason I shared all those stories with you earlier was to build your belief and your faith. You guys, where else on the planet do you know anywhere where a customer can come into a company and not have to recruit anybody and go earn multiple 7 people have earned 7 figures in profits trading? Where else can you do that? In the first year? Like where do you even have a chance to do that?
Hey, Greg, do you by any chance have 6 o'clock tomorrow?
I don't. I have 4
Okay.
or 5. I'm 4, 5, and 6 are already booked for launch Zooms.
Okay. All right. 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I would love to. These guys are all East Coast, so I can't even move them around. Like
Yeah,
they're
that's fine.
they're all East Coast.
Or should we do 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock, which is 7 o'clock East Coast. If we do 3 o'clock Pacific.
It's 6 o'clock East
Oh,
Coast.
6 o'clock. Can we do
6
3 o'clock?
Well, would that work for all your guys' guests on Saturday?
Is 3 o'clock better?
It might be easier.
Yeah, because we've got more we got more other time zones over here than Pacific. So 3 o'clock would probably be better.
So
It's also 4 hours less of inviting.
Craig, Darla's moving all of this for you. I have a funny feeling you must be packing this call out.
He does. He's a networker. He's a connector.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
Little positive pressure.
He's a networker.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I can do 3 or I can do 7 Pacific.
Craig and send
Wherever
it.
you guys feel like you're going to be able to get the most guests on.
Craig, are you going to be able to get more on the earlier one?
Saturday night. So, I mean, it just depends on what's going on. And I've got one of my guys in Oklahoma. I've already talked to him today. So he's central. Yeah, we'll go for the 10 and we'll see what we can do.
Okay. All right. The later one.
We're going to stick with 7?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Amazing. I'm excited.
Okay.
You guys, are you excited? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're excited.
Yeah, we already did one. Now it has to be a 9. Just kidding. That's awesome.
I have a question, Darla and Greg. The people that we invite, these are completely new. They've never seen this, or
100%.
should they have seen the video? Or
You could definitely get them on the video. This would be a great second exposure. They're going to get social proof. They're going to catch the vision. Yeah. You can use a sizzle video to get them on. There's people, I've done lots of these launch Zooms where there's people that have a tremendous amount of charisma and influence and they can just get people on a call. And there's some people that are very timid, and I always teach them, use the sizzle video to get them on the call. Whatever you got to do to get them on the call, right? So you can definitely use the video. 100%.
Okay.
Amazing.
Great.
Would the
Sizzle video.
the focus of the call
Sorry, go ahead.
would
Craig.
focus of the call be on the trading? Focus on the call be on the trading aspect of it or the networking?
Both. So it's like 90% of it is gonna be focused on our platform, our value proposition. And then the last 10%.
Awesome.
And then we say, we have an optional affiliate program as well. So there's a way for you to create a fifth stream of income by connecting customers to the company if you want to join. And I just transition in it that way, but it's completely optional.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah,
Where's
sure.
the sizzle video, Greg?
Another link tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So like right here, I'll just show you again. So there's the two link trees. This is the one that you give to your new members to onboard your customers, right? It's
Yep.
Linktree FR members. I'll send the texts to you, Darla, so you can share it. And then the Linktree /free rev is the one that has the presentations on it. Here's Melanie's video, the 11-minute.
Hi there, my name is Mel.
Then we have the 4-minute DeLorean sizzle video on here as well. We have the 2-minute digital currency sizzle video.
Why are you still here?
A 6-minute HFX focused overview.
Change is essential. Unless
An ECX overview.
Have you ever bought something online?
Here's what I love about this link tree is my prospects, I'm sending them to the 11-minute video and I'm saying, hey, if you want more information, you can go down and watch some of the other. They all watch all of them. By the time I get on the phone with them, they're like, giddy up, let's freaking go.
Yeah, I watched everyone.
Amazing. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Is there any other questions?
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate you.
All right. Well, let's do a big round of applause for Jim and Darla for putting this together. And once again, let's celebrate Barbara hitting Platinum 1000, you guys. Here's something I learned a little while ago, and it works like unadulterated magic. Whatever you celebrate, you accelerate in your life.
Yeah, that's right.
You see somebody wealthy, celebrate the hell out of them.
That's why I always cheer people on at the casino that hit a jackpot. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. It works.
Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Bye, you guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
All right,
Bye.
thanks.
See you tomorrow.
Uh-huh.